All right, let's look at the Ken trailer, shall we? The first thing they show is standing heavy punch. I know, right? They gotta let you know. I'm glad you point that out, that they do heavy fireball instead of down medium kick fireball. He looks pretty good. Fatal Fury X Street Fighter. I think the art style of City of Wolves fits his outfit much better. His robe, his jacket is forming to his abs, where in Street Fighter 6 it's more floaty and big, but this looks like he's in shape and not like a slob. So I think it fits better. They're both fine though. Okay, we'll just go through the whole trailer and play it as is, and then I'll go back and talk about each of the moves he's doing and have some speculation, some speculative points. So it's so interesting and obvious how uppercut into Tatsu and a red blow, like duh. Of course he's gonna do that. Let's take a look at these individually. So of course we got standing heavy punch from Street Fighter 6. I think this is a new move. I don't think Ken has had this in previous Street Fighters. Maybe Street Fighter 4. I know you had that goofy looking like sway punch. But this move is extremely good in Street Fighter 6. And it's because it jails into Jinrai, which is going to do a lot of damage to your drive gauge. In this game, it's going to translate into the same. It's going to do Jinrai also. And that's going to do damage to your rev gauge. But City of the Wolves, you can do things like hyper defense. So multiple hits, there is some opportunity to hyper defense and cancel into your special move. So it won't be as oppressive as it is in Street Fighter 6. But it'll still be good because hyper defense is not that easy to do. And I'm sure there's things you can do to switch it up and not only do the Jinrai. Heavy fireball will be fine too. In the beginning of this trailer, they show heavy into fireball, which kind of makes me feel like they're dropping hints. Like there may not be a crouching medium kick into fireball. And crouching medium kick, that is the reason why people call footsies, neutral actions. They call it footsies because he's using his foot. It's the Ken mirror in Third Strike, super turbo down medium kick and crouching heavy kick. So it seems like it's a staple move, and how can you not have Ken without down medium kick? And they could do like a down 4D, and that'll be, or down back D. You can do a command input for crouching medium kick. So it could just be a nothing assessment, and he could actually have it along with sweep. But I think it's very likely he'll have sweep and not down medium kick. I think this is saying there's no down medium kick into fireball. And that would be kind of cheap because this game would allow him to have something like a low 4 drive rush, but instead it would be down medium kick, EX fireball, and then maybe EX Tatsu. Actually, probably you do EX Dragon Lash or something like that. So heavy punch is going to be a big button just like it is in Street Fighter 6, where it's going to attack your drive gauge. Hadouken! For some reason, they show medium punch into uppercut, and then later on in the trailer, they show target combo into uppercut. So I think they just want to show you the uppercut. So this is his down light kick, crouching short, whatever you boomers want to call it, myself. And this is showing that he has a low confirm. And most characters do. But he's doing Tatsu off of his low confirm. And later they show Tatsu into uppercut. So I wonder if that's the same Tatsu or if it's the medium version. And I also wonder if it only works on standing opponents, if Tatsu whiffs on crouch. I don't know. And here's the uppercut cancel. And then to EX Tatsu. And then to rev gauge, the rev blow after the EX Tatsu in the air. This is going to give you a hard knockdown. It's going to do decent damage. I want to take a little closer look at the corner carry. It's kind of hard to judge. By the way, this is a new stage, isn't it? I don't think anybody has mentioned that. I don't know if this is in like the story mode or whatever. I didn't even notice the stage. And there's a Jinrai. And here's down heavy punch into probably heavy Jinrai. And there's only two options, right? There's not going to be a medium strength Jinrai in this game. Not likely. So this is showing the heavy version off of down heavy punch comboing. And you can't really see life bars, counter hit, wild punish state. So I'm assuming that down heavy punch is just going to lead into this Jinrai attack. But you're going to get a juggle off of this. And in Street Fighter 6, you can combo off of this in various ways. With the low option, it still has a juggle state. So I imagine that Ken in the corner is going to have crazy combos just like he does in Street Fighter 6. But maybe even more so because you have the special cancels. You can do special move into special move. So you may be able to do something like Jinrai, juggle, and then maybe EX Dragon Lash, uppercut, super, something like that. This is his world famous third strike, medium punch, heavy punch, target combo. So likely this is heavy, just like how Terry has a target combo with his close C. I believe you have to hold back or forward to do it. And this is going into EX Jinrai. Back heavy? Yeah, probably back heavy. Because the regular heavy, we now know that that is far heavy punch. Very likely to be far heavy punch. So once again, we have Tarjay combo, EX Jinrai, the second hit of the EX Jinrai, the third hit of the EX Jinrai, EX Fireball, Dragon Lash, EX Uppercut canceled into Super. And that's something nobody else in this game has. Not a cancel. There's plenty of ways to combo into Super off of juggles, but not cancels. Some people on the old social media are speculating that maybe this is going to be a change that a lot of characters will see. And I guess that remains to be seen. I'm not sure. The idea of giving characters more routes to do special moves, I'm not so sure about. The damage is pretty high in this game at the moment. So giving people more tools to lead into supers, I'm not so sure. I don't know. We'll see. But what this could imply for Ken is something like, rather than doing a super on wake up, you can first do EX Uppercut and then super if you see it hit. So you can save yourself from doing supers on wake up, if that's the route you want to go. And of course, it's going to do more damage. It's probably going to do a lot more damage than just doing an uppercut by itself. That could be a big deal. So one thing about Ken, at least in Street Fighter 6, we haven't seen it yet, but his Jinrai has an overhead variation with the EX. So right here, the second hit can be canceled into an overhead in Street Fighter 6. Assuming that he can do that in this game, and also do a low version, which they didn't show, that means he might be able to do high-low and then cancel into something like EX Fireball. And then if that hits, Dragon Lash, just like the combo we saw before. So he might be spending a lot of meter in your face and mixing you up with EX Jinrai. That could be a possibility. I don't know yet. So on top of that, what might be a problem for him though, if he doesn't have down medium kick, as long as he has like stand heavy kick along with the heavy punch, he'll be okay. But he might have a problem in neutral without having like a low poke that most fighting game players, most Street Fighter players are used to. But he has a fireball, so fireballs can help out quite a bit to make your opponent move. Typically, Ken doesn't have the best fireball. It's usually pretty mediocre. But don't forget, he still got EX Fireball and cancel into something. So he could probably do that in neutral as well. And we don't even know what regular Dragon Lash is going to look like. In Street Fighter 6, it has advantage on block, so you can skip neutral. However, in this game, you have high dodge attacks. So Dragon Lash in neutral, depending on how fast it is, it might be pretty easy to just high dodge attack it. So it's not going to be as bad as it is in Street Fighter 6. But you can also do Drive Impact in Street Fighter 6 on reaction to the heavy Dragon Lash. Uh-oh. Do I still got power? And people still miss it when you drive Impact, the Dragon Lash. So just because something is reactable doesn't mean it's going to be bad. But otherwise, I think he looks great. And I'm looking forward to playing him. And I will be playing him. And it's not because I'm dropping teams off. I'm just playing multiple characters. That's how it goes. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Hope you learned something. I'm AutoMattock. Peace. Come in. Whoa! Helly, Ken! That was sudden. What? Look at him! Look at him! Wow! Ken! He's doing a tattoo and he has a mustache and a beard. Whoa! And he's got some story. Oh, we got the classic costume! Tattoo! Boo, 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 boo. Oh, it's just like I remembered. Sudden Ken Masters. That was out of nowhere. Daddy! It's Daddy and it's Ken. Wow!